Hello, people. Thank you for... Wow, I'm down to 56 minutes left to record. I have been doing a lot of recording. Excuse me. Anyway, people, thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. Today is December 29th. The beast tried me. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dreams in rapid succession. I'll tell you the dreams, but what is significant about this is I had already done my week fast for the end of the year fast, like how Minister Ewing says to do, because I have family coming in after Christmas until the New Year, and that's the time I usually do it. I do my fast from the 27th, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31st, 2nd, 3rd, till the 3rd of January. But anyway, since I got my people here, I did a week fast the week before Christmas. Anywho, I listened to Minister Ewing's show on fasting, and I decided I'll do a day fast. Then I had the inclination to do a 3-day fast, and I just spoken to my wife. What today is? Today's Wednesday, Tuesday. I think it's Monday. No, Sunday night, because I think it's Saturday Minister Ewing did the show, and on Sunday I went to show on fasting, the end of the year fasting. I decided I'll do a 1-day fast. Then Sunday night I said, you know what, I'll do a 3-day fast. So I told my wife about it. She said no, because it gave the impression to my guests that I don't want to eat with them. So I said, all right, I'll do a 1-day fast on the 31st and a half-day fast on the 1st. The following morning, December 29th, the beast unloaded on me. I had a dream I saw somebody under my car shining a light. I know the person. And I'm like, what the hell are they doing to my car? Then someone said the brakes. So in the car, in the dream, I open up my car to check the brakes, the hood for the brakes. While I'm watching it now, I didn't go to the car, but I opened it to check my brakes. The brakes was right. Now later on that day, while I was out, some guy was doing foolishness. He was driving and he stopped to talk to some girl while he was coming out the corner, and I had to brake sudden. And I had to thank God for that, because I rebuked that dream. I rebuked the attack on my car. I rebuked the dream, the attack on my car, and what could have happened if my brakes had failed. And I thank God for the dream, because I was able to inspect my car, even though I knew I put brake fluid in it at the beginning of the month. I check my car every week. Good thing. So that was one dream that happened right away. But it got cancelled, and I rebuked it. Now, there were some gentleman I used to work with had asked me to go on a job with him. I'd ask him, because I quit the job because of the foolishness. And one of his customers is very disrespectful. Since that's his business, I'm not going to jeopardize his business, because I can't get along with his customers. So I just quit. So I told him, I'll go with you as long as you don't go to that douchebag. So he said, no, we going somewhere else. So I said, all right. I said, but God, that was a good job, good dream, thank you. If not, I condemned it. Then, now all these dreams are running concurrent, one after the other. There was a little girl with me, and I was like, who is this girl? Now, she was with me when I saw the person shining a light under my car, when my old boss asked me if I would go with him on the job. And I'm trying to figure, who was this little girl? And you know, Minister Ewing said that children, but mostly babies in the dream, are a sign of poverty. But I didn't know who the girl was. She wasn't even a relative. I couldn't even see her face. So I had to rebuke that dream, because I couldn't see her face. Then, once I asked, well, who was this girl? I was driving, and I end up at the airport, and I'd stop in front of a little three-seater airplane with propellers, There was this, it was about to take off and I'd stopped it. And I don't know how this happened, but there was a young lady, a white young lady in the airplane, and I asked if she's okay. And she got out of the plane without the door opening. Then two men got out, a pilot and another one. And the little girl was coming towards me. These were soldiers. And they protested the young lady coming towards me, because I had called her to tell her, come on, let's go. And I told them, hey, I'll hurt the two of you. Then the one who wasn't the pilot, because the pilot was dressed up different, so I assume he was the pilot, he bristled, and I would say got me scared, but you know, like when you're about to get in the fight and you get that adrenaline rush, I had that. But I still call it fair because of the reaction your body has when is startled or whatever. So I rebuked that. And the pilot told the other guy to stand down. Then the dream went from that to me driving behind a white van, but had, you know, most vans have a rectangular window, but this one just had slits. Long slit, like probably 2 inches across, 6 inches down. And I saw children sitting inside. I would say children, but between 13 and 15. But, excuse me, they were sitting as if they were in a circle. And I'm like, no, they should be up higher. And they shouldn't be sitting in a circle. Because, you know, when you in a car, the seats go lengthwise, across. So the children, all their backs should have been turned. I shouldn't see their faces with them sitting sideways. And that caught my attention. So when I looked inside, I saw that it was more, because I only saw 3 children at first. And when I got closer, I saw it was like probably 6 or 7 of them. So I followed the van. Now the van came to a stop, and then right after another dream, where there was a house of children, same age, between 13, 15, and 16. Excuse me. Outside was dark, it was foggy. So right there and then, I knew that was a bad dream. And plus the dream with the white van, that was at night. Now the dream with the airport was broad day, and once the pilot told the other young man to stand down, and the young lady walked towards me. Boom! It was dark, and I was driving behind this van. Like Minister Ewing said, dreams in the dark at nighttime a sign, indication of witchcraft activities. So I rebuked that also. And whatever that dream is about with the children in the van. Now I'm in this house. It was a huge house. I spoke to one of the boys, who told me that the children in the house were dead. Then now, I was able to see through his eyes what was going on while I was outside of the house, and it was like the house was cut away and I could see inside it. So now, while I was looking around the house, seeing all the dead bodies, some man, or I should say soldiers came, and they had on like gas masks. They came into the house, and I told the little boy to play dead, and he fell over and stared into space, and I saw the man walking past him with guns. Through his eyes, and me being able to watch him at the same time. Alright, that was it. Now, I was going over with my wife, and I took a breath mint. Then I had another, and another, and another, and I began to chew it. And while I was chewing the mint, I said, this is a lot of pills. I don't know why I said it was pills, because when I took it, it was a breath mint. Right there, that let me know right then. And this was a heavyweight demonic attack. Because not only am I eating in the dream, I'm eating way too much than I normally do in waking life. Plus, the breath mint bottle turned into a medication bottle. And I'm like, hold on, this is too much pills. And I was saying, I wonder if this is going to cost me to overdose. Then a small voice said that they were they're sleeping pills. The person whispered, they're sleeping pills. And I said, oh no. I got up and I don't know if I'll say, all right. When I got up, I'm trying to figure out what it was like. I swallowed it, but then I became aware when the person say it's sleeping pills. And I said, oh no, and I spit it out. The same time, should have swallowed it. Because you know when you chew gum after some while you swallow. Well, then when I supposed to swallow in the dream, because I started to swallow in the dream, but I got up and I spit it out. And I said, no. Because then I rebuked that. And I think I went on a 9-hour fast for that. Yeah, and I took a nap in the evening. And I was handling a plastic bottle. And when I put it down gently, but the thing splashed up in my face. And it burned, but it didn't hurt, but it burned. So I jumped up my sleep and I went and washed my face. And this is what I think would made me go from the 1-day fast to the 3-day fast. Yeah, that was it. And I'm like, this is unbelievable. Look at the attack. I had 7 dreams in a row and an 8th one later on in the day. Excuse me. I rebuked all of that. I mean, look at the attack. Like Minister Ewan said that when the attack becomes intense, to rejoice. Well, Lord God Almighty, if those attacks, 8 dreams in 1 day, 7 in a row, and I mean, but you know the dream world, you can't tell time, but it felt like it was in a minute. I had all these dreams, one after the other. Well, if I'm to rejoice because of this, I had to thank God for the dream and for whatever good is going to come from it. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful new year, a blessed new year, the best wishes, and don't let this nonsense get you down. God is bigger than all of this. All right, goodbye. Thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. You know who this is. Your legendary teacher, Jay Mack. Catch you on the flip side.